everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another anti-journal video in my anti-journal series. If you guys have not seen the rest of my anti-journal videos, I will leave a link to a playlist in the description. Also, one thing I forgot to mention was I would really appreciate it if you guys would leave some video ideas down in the comments below, just so I know what you guys would like to see, other than my normal anti-journal videos and bullet journal videos every month. But yeah, let's get started. So this first page that I completed says explore art tools and mixed media. So I'm not actually completely finished this page, but I thought I would show it to you anyways. So pretty much each box gives you a different way to explore different types of media, different mediums to use on the page. So for example, this one says add a piece of colored cardboard. This one says stain with something from your kitchen. Build this up in 3D. So for this one I cut out a bunch of different pieces of scrapbooking paper and stacked them on top of each other. This one says be random, arrange strands, rub a texture, outline an object from your favorite jar. Drawer, I haven't done this one or this one, but I'm going to show you anyways. This one says add a swatch of fabric you dislike. So this one was a really fun one to do, just kind of random, and I didn't really have a theme to it, which is why I think I like how it turned out. But yeah, so here is the next one that I did. This one said shred an image at the top, but I decided to kind of change it to be shred paper. I thought it was pretty similar, so it wasn't completely against the rules. But I've been wanting to make a pinata for like the longest time ever in like an art journal, so I finally did it, and I thought this was an appropriate page for it. So pretty much I took strips of colored tissue paper and I shredded them, and then I drew out this pinata shape and I glued all of the paper to it to kind of make it look like a pinata. I know it doesn't look like exactly like it, but I think you can tell that it's a pinata. And for the tail I did some more strips of tissue paper and just glued them on at the top. And then for the background I just did these colorful confetti type dots in the colors that were on the pinata. And yeah, I really like how this page turned out. Okay, so this next page on the right is kind of boring, but I'm going to show it to you anyways. Pretty much what the prompt says was repeat and alter, and then it gave you the sentence at the top of the page which said here are black words. This is obviously not the page. I covered it up with a separate piece of paper because I didn't want it to soak through onto the other page, so I just traced all of that, and I did what the prompt told me. But for the background I did this watercolor type thing, and then I drew the lines on top. And then I added this random pink tassel because, I don't know, I saw some thread and I thought that a tassel would be cool. I don't know. And then these are my sentences that I created. So every time I changed a word from the sentence, so then it started with these are black words, and then it ended up with cats aren't green dogs. So yeah, that's what this page turned out to be. So this page on the left is the next one that I completed. This one I completed in a different episode, so you guys can go check that out if you would like. This one says phone someone you haven't spoke to for a while and doodle while you talk. I don't often talk on the phone, and if I do, it's for like 1 minute. So I just kind of doodled something. So this is what I created. I got inspiration from a different picture that I saw. I doodled this mountain waterfall scene, and then in the background I just have some random geometric type lines with some of this metallic watercolor paint, which I recently got. It's like super cheap. I think I got it from Michael's, and I think it works pretty well considering how cheap the watercolors were. So if you guys are interested in it, I can leave a link in the description box. So this page on the left is the next one that I completed. It says splice together images in alternating strips. So what I did is I got 2 random pages from a magazine, pretty much just pages that I kind of like the colors for, and I cut them into strips obviously, and then I glued them in. I didn't really have a plan going into this, but then when I saw it all together, it reminded me of like moons and like a dark night sky because of the blue and the gold. So I drew this moon, and originally I used some metallic watercolor, but I didn't think that it was like bright enough, so I used ended up going over it with a metallic gold marker, which I like a whole lot better. I cut that out, glued that on, and then I added some more doodles around it, and I like how this page turned out. It's nothing fancy, it just, yeah, I think it worked out pretty well. So this last page that I completed is not completely done, mostly, but I don't know if I'm going to add anything to it, but pretty much it said a crowd of found faces. So for this one, I went through all of our travel pictures that we have that we aren't going to use. They're just kind of in a random box, and I cut out pictures of random people and put them on here. And I think it looks kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of like a cobblestone path or something. I don't know what I'm going to do on the sides over here, so if you guys have any ideas, I would love to hear them. Let me know. So that concludes this episode in my anti-journal series. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you would like. And again, comment down below any video ideas you have for me. I would really appreciate the feedback, and so I can make content that you guys would like to see. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Bye!